What up YouTube, it's your boy ProfessorStix and I'm back again with another Call of Duty Warzone video to help you rise above the average. Now today we're going to be comparing the Fennec and the MP5. Now we all know the MP5 is the meta, but if you're looking for something new, something fun, something exciting to use, I suggest you use the Fennec. The rate of fire is absolutely insane on the Fennec. It downs enemy opponents super quick when you're hitting your shots. And so I think you're gonna really enjoy this video where we compare the Fennec and the MP5. Now take a look at some of these clips. They are absolutely disgusting. All right, guys. So before we get into everything, make sure you hit that like button if you like the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and consider turning on notifications so you don't miss another Call of Duty Warzone video to help you get better right now. Now let's jump right into it. All right, so first of all, what you need to know is that the Fennec shoots 1,100 rounds per minute. That is the fastest SMG we have in Warzone at this current moment. The damage to the head is 40. So it's gonna take 7 shots to kill. It has 25 damage to the chest and stomach, which means it's gonna take 10 shots to kill a fully armored opponent, and then 22 damage to the limbs, which means it's gonna take about 12 shots. But you definitely wanna be hitting those headshots because this gun shoots super fast. I mean, the situational profile on this is very short to medium range. You don't wanna be using it outside of 16 meters, because if you are, then you might as well be using, the MP7 or even an AR like the Ram, which has a faster time to kill. But listen, you're looking for something fun to use. You're gonna be like, bam, I can't believe I just melted that guy. Yes, you definitely want to add the Fennec into your loadout. All right, let's just do some comparisons, all right? I'm gonna pull up this chart from True Game Data and we're gonna look at the comparison. All right, so take a look at this chart right here. This is a fully armored opponent and this is the time to kill on the Fennec and the MP5. We're comparing it. The MP5 is in fuchsia, if that's the color, I don't even know. And then the Fennec is in orange. All right, look at this. The Fennec has a faster time to kill all the way until 16 meters. All right, look at the MP5. The damage falls off at about 10 meters and it goes up to about 0.7 seconds. That is a lot of time in Warzone. So the Fennec is going to outperform the MP5 when you're talking about time to kill. Now here's the thing. The recoil pattern on the Fennec is a little bit different from normal SMGs. It veers off into the left. And we're gonna talk about the recoil pattern later on in this video. And I'm gonna show you guys how to control the recoil. And so you definitely wanna be hitting your shots. With the higher rate of fire, if you're not hitting your shots and you get caught between reloads, yes, it is going to be a problem. And so that's why I suggest if you're gonna run the Fennec, make sure that you know the recoil pattern, make sure you can control the recoil, and make sure you are hitting your shots. But you saw the clips. They are absolutely insane. They will melt your opponent very, very quickly. All right, you see the clips, all right? But listen, I'm comparing it to the MP5 and I want to show you guys the damage profile for the MP5. All right, it shoots 800 rounds per minute. It's 49 damage to the head, which means it takes 6 shots to kill, 34 damage to the chest, which means it takes 8 shots to kill, and 30 damage to the limbs, which means it takes 9 shots to kill a fully armored opponent. Now, in terms of damage profile, yes, the MP5 is going to outplay almost every SMG. It is the meta in the game. But if you're bored of using the MP5, you want to try something different, I'm telling you, the Fennec is going to be the gun that you want to go to. The rate of fire is absolutely insane, and that makes the time to kill really good. Also, the damage range extends beyond that 10 meters that most of the SMGs that we like using have. And so you can use this a little bit further, especially if you're going to be able to hit all of those shots. And so I suggest that you definitely put this into your loadout, especially if you're the point man. You know, with the doofs going around, you need something that's gonna put down opponents very quickly. And so I definitely recommend the Fennec for you guys. All right, let's jump into the attachments and then we're gonna talk about the recoil pattern and then the recoil control. Let's get it. All right guys, so as promised, here is the Fennec build. We're gonna start off with the ZLR 18-inch deadfall barrel. This is pretty much like the monolithic integral barrel for the MP5. It's going to give you the damage range, recoil control, bullet velocity, and the sound suppression. Second, you're going to want to go with the Merc foregrip. That's going to help you with your hip fire and the recoil control. You're going to want to go with the largest drum mag, which is the 40 round mag. Then you're gonna wanna go with the 5 milliwatt laser, and you're gonna wanna go with sleight of hand because you're gonna need to reload a lot with the Fennec. The rate of fire is absolutely insane. You're gonna burn through bullets very quickly. So you wanna be able to reload very fast. And so sleight of hand is a good attachment. You can also change the 5 milliwatt laser and put on the stippled grip tape, which is gonna give you that faster ADS and sprint to fire speed, especially if you're just gonna be running and gunning with this. But for me, I personally have the 5 milliwatt laser. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you guys the MP5 build just so you can see it if you haven't seen my other videos on the MP5 build. Monolithic integral suppressor, Merc 4 grip, 45 round mag, 5 milliwatt laser, and the stippled grip tape. All right, so let's jump into the private lobby. I'm gonna compare the recoil pattern and go show you guys how to control the recoil. All right, guys, so here is the recoil pattern for the Fennec. I'm just gonna aim down sight. This is within 15 meters, which is how you should be using the Fennec. Here we go. All right, and then I'm gonna move over and move back so you guys can see the recoil pattern when you're shooting from further than 15 meters. As you can see, the fire rate is absolutely insane. So you can see within 15 meters, the recoil pattern is pretty tight. It goes up and then slightly to the left. When you move further out, the recoil pattern becomes a little more further apart. And so the recoil is going to be a little bit harder to control when you're at distance. All right, but at the end of the day, guys, it's all about practice, and you want to know that the Fennec is most effective within 15 meters. So that's when you should be using the Fennec. And because it has such a fast fire rate, you want to make sure that you're hitting your bullets. If you miss, you're gonna have to reload. And if you're using it within 15 meters and somebody else has a doof or an MP5, you're definitely going to lose that gunfight. So make sure you're hitting your shots. So I'm gonna go over here and just show you guys how to control the recoil pattern. It's very simple. You're pulling down and then slightly to the right. All right, you see how tight that is? You are going to hit headshots, you're gonna hit that chest, and you're gonna down your enemy opponents very quickly. All right, guys, I'm gonna grab the MP5 and just show you guys the comparison. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna stand relatively close to where we were before, and we're just gonna let it rip. All right, you can see that the recoil on the MP5 is super tight. It goes up and then slightly to the right. If we go back at a distance here and just for comparison's sake, we're gonna show the MP5 versus the Fennec. Just trying to line it up so we have enough space. Kind of crosses over. But you can see that it becomes spread out, and again, it just goes straight up and to the right. But as you know, the MP5 is really good within 15 meters, but especially good within 10 meters. The damage fall off starts at about 9.5 meters, as you guys saw in the chart. So you want to use it within 9.5, within 10 meters, all right? And with the recoil pattern, it's the same thing. You're pulling down and then compensating for it veering off to the right. Look at that, very tight. I actually got it a lot tighter with the Fennec, but regardless, you're hitting all headshots there, you're hitting all chest shots there. So all you wanna do is jump into a private lobby and start practicing your recoil control. You think that all of these pros are using cheats and hacks. They're not, they've just been practicing. They game 8 hours a day. They know the recoil pattern of their guns. And so if you want to rise above the average, you're gonna have to put in a little bit of effort, and you're gonna have to practice your recoil control. As always, guys, if you learn anything new, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and consider turning on notifications so you don't miss another Call of Duty Warzone video. Guys, drop into for dance and make sure you frag out. Peace.